So I'm going to try and make this video short and sweet. So as you've all probably seen, a lot has been said about me recently on TikTok and on Reddit regarding one certain girl, which is who we will be speaking on today, as she wants to jump online and try to tarnish my name. Then I'm basically going to prove her to not be as innocent as all these Reddit people seem to think she is. So going back an entire literally 4 years ago, 4 years, this girl assumed that me and her had problems purely because she was with the girl's dad. Now obviously me and the girl's dad weren't together, hadn't been together for months, didn't have any interest in being with the boy, therefore I did not care what he was doing. So why she's pushing this narrative that the issue that we have is because she was with my baby dad, I don't get it. In fact, she even says here on Reddit, harassed me for being with her baby dad and then continued when we broke up. Then goes on to say, I don't really want to say any more about him. He isn't involved in my situation with Kay, as my problem with her is nothing to do with him. I'm just a little bit confused, because if mine and your issue is nothing to do with him, why are you jumping on Reddit saying that the issue between me and you is because of him? Of many things that she's lied about. Coming up to 3 years ago, this is where the obsession actually started. So she used to work for a taxi company as like a call handler, and me and the girl's dad, obviously at this point in time we was together, we rang for a taxi and it was her, to which she then took my phone number and my address from this phone call. So she then took my information for personal use from her literal job. She would then ring my phone at literally 2-3 in the morning. Bear in mind, at this point Calais was newborn. I had a newborn baby and this girl was belling out my phone, and that is obviously how she knows my address, as she took it from this phone call. Obviously at the time we raised this with this taxi company and said, one of your employees has taken my personal information for her own personal use. What came of that, I don't know, but I think for me, above everything, that just speaks volumes. I mean, why you're literally taking my phone number and my address from your literal job? That is insane. Here is one of many messages where she speaks on my children. So she says, don't try and drag me because you're insecure. It isn't a good look. I genuinely hope one of your daughters gets put through what he put me through. But you've never spoken my kids. Makes sense. Also leading on to this, brings us on to another lie that she told. She jumped on Reddit and said that the girl's dad was never abusive towards her, never spoke bad on her, never like had issues with him. Yet you sat there claiming that he's not done anything to you, but you're wishing one of my daughters get put through what he put you through.